So guys, now we have created our canvas with the text. Okay, so now it's time to create a C sharp script for making our score change. Okay, so let's go ahead and create. Good, I am in my scripts folder and I am right clicking, then create a C sharp script, and I am naming it score. Okay, let it be compiled. Okay, so it's done. Okay, not it's compiling. Let it be compiled. Okay, so now open the script in the Visual Studio Editor. Okay, so now we are good to go about in writing this our score. Okay, so for using our UI, we have to import a library. Okay, so write down a straight line using Unity Engine dot UI. Okay, it will import us our library for using the text. Now it's time to go ahead and create some variables called private float score. It will be take care of all scores. Okay, so I have created a score. Now I'm creating some public uh, text, score text. Actually, I require a reference to that particular score field. That's why I have made it public. Let's go ahead in the Unity and see what I am doing. Let it be compiled. Okay, it have done. Okay, so go ahead and attach this score script to our player. Okay, now player have a score script, and now look at this require a reference to that particular score text. That's why we made it public, so we can access it can be accessed by others, this field. Okay, so I am requiring this particular field, okay, this one, to be accessed by, so that it can override the particular the question mark and write down the text. Okay, so let's drag and drop to the score. Okay, what I do, I just attach a score script that we just created to the player, and then I just expand my canvas and drag and drop this score text to this particular field. Okay, so now I have, since I have now reference with the score text, so I can start with like the update function. What I would write is score. So since I am updating my every second, so I am writing score is equals to score plus uh, time dot time. Okay, time dot delta time. I told you earlier what is time dot delta time is. Okay, so let's go ahead and write score dot text. Okay, score text dot text. Okay, score text dot text is equals to score dot to string. Since it is a floating value and text is our string, that's why it convert into a string variable. Okay, so now I guess we don't have any errors. Let's go ahead back and let it be compiled. And let it be done. Okay, that's cool, but I don't want these floating values. Okay, I want just a simple integer, 5 4 6 7 8 9. Okay, I don't want this particularly question the decimal places. So what would I just do is about create a new variable which I will call it int, because I want an integer value only, int score to display the score that I want to display. So I will just typecast. This is the typecasting way. Typecasting means right now we have our text score text in the float. Okay, so what does typecasting do? It will convert this floating value to a integer value. Okay, we can do typecasting from upper range to higher range. Okay, sorry, lower range. So what I am doing in this to score. Okay, I will just typecast. So the So it will just like round off the particular floating value to an integer. Okay, it will just do this. So and now I want to display score to text, score to display. Okay, so now I think we are good to go. Let's go ahead and let it be compiled. Okay, now you see our score is only in the integer values. Now I have something to play, and something is my objective. My objective is to how long I can travel. Okay, and each time my high score should be updated. So think about, guys, how we can update our high score, how we can save our score, current score. Okay, so with that said, okay, so let's see another level.